Yo, what is up, all you superfly beta fish wanting to keep and live and grow beautifully with the fins and everything?
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
Yo, what is up? Good morning, good morning, good morning! All you superfly, stank, nasty, fish keeping funkadelics out there, how are you doing? You are watching Aqua Funk Aquatics. And today, everybody, is a very special video for me personally because my son, Angel, has decided that he will be getting a beta fish. And he asked my advice on it. I told him I'd do a video, so here it is. This is a video inspired by my son, Angel, but it's also for anybody out there who wanted to keep a beta fish for the first time and had questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you know how I keep beta fish. I'm not an expert on betas, however you want to call them, but this is just how I do it. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that sub button and the notification bell so that you can get all the funky fly fresh new stuff that I put out when I put it out. And if you are an experienced beta fish keeper, please leave a comment below and express your opinions on the best way to keep bettas. So here we go. This is a betta fish that I just picked up, and I picked it up, as you can see here, somewhere. I'm putting it somewhere. It reminds me of a certain fish tuber out there that I happen to enjoy very much. That's D from down the Wormhole. I had to get this thing when I saw it. I didn't get it at first, but for like 2 weeks it kind of, was percolating in my head, and I just couldn't help myself. Just look at it. I personally have never seen one in real life that looked like this, so when I saw it, I just had to do it. And here it is, my betta. Just check them out for a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so check it out. I'm not an expert when it comes to keeping betta fish, so this is how I keep betta fish, alright? If you want an expert opinion, I'm going to put a link right here to Desert Bloom Bettas. I'm sure this site will be able to give you more information, more experience information than my own. I'm just letting you know how I do it, alright? So first of all, let's talk about the tank size. You read a lot of different stuff depending on which site you check on as far as tank size. You see them in the little cups, but the ongoing mentality behind betas, and tank size, a lot of people say no less than 5 gallons. Now, for a fish that costs a couple of dollars, some of the 5-gallon setups, some of you guys can't wrap your head around it. I get it. I'm like you, broke. So I say, if you can find a 2.5 gallon, that's the minimum. But keep in mind, bigger is better. Bigger is easier. So keep that in mind when it comes to getting a beta. Gosh. Let's talk about the water. Okay, filtration to be exact. So you have these betas in these little tubs, and there's no filtration. Well, put a filter in there, alright? The reason why is because if you don't, you're just going to have to clean out the water. Filtration makes the water clean, makes your beta less susceptible to illnesses, sicknesses, and that extra food and poop that falls in the water can get cleaned out. Plus it adds aeration. What do you need aeration for? These fish go up to the top and suck gulps of air, right? Well, they can do that if need be. But put a filter on it, you're not only cleaning your water, you're also aerating the water so that they can breathe. Let's talk about food. They have beta pellets available, and I've used beta pellets in the past, but I've noticed that they really love the live food. When I say live, I'm not talking about literally alive. I'm talking about freeze-dried brine shrimp or bloodworms. They really like bloodworms, or the frozen bloodworms and stuff like that. They really go after that stuff. They're in my experience, they're more of a carnivorous type animal. I know I've read someplace where it said it was omnivorous, but in my experience, they're more carnivorous than anything else. Plus, they really bounce into action when it goes into like some bloodworms. Temperature. Okay, so a lot of times you don't see bettas with a heater. Now let me tell you something. Fish are cold-blooded. All right. Bettas are a tropical type fish. When you're talking about tropical, you're talking about the temperature more than anything else. Honestly, 75-ish degrees is a good temperature. Now keep in mind, you see them without heaters, right? If you have a room that's 75 degrees and there's filtration on it, you can almost guarantee that water is probably, depending on how big the tank is, it's probably about 5 degrees colder. For instance, if you have aeration in it, aeration acts as an air conditioner. So you got to keep in mind that just because your room is at 75 degrees, that don't mean that water is at 75 degrees. So put a thermometer in there, and if need be, put a little heater in there. Okay, this is where bigger is better. I noticed that the little heaters on a 2.5 gallon tank actually make it too hot. And with the fish being cold-blooded, a warmer tank makes for a more active fish. A cold tank makes for the fish to be real sluggish. Alright, so I went over a couple of things, right? As far as keeping bettas, right? And your soul. You're like, you know what? I think I can do this. I can manage with the space, the amount of water. I can manage with the food. I can manage with the temperament, and I can manage with the temperature. And you're gonna get yourself a betta. Congratulations. Let's talk about picking one out. Oftentimes, when I go to some of the pet stores, the big box stores, and you see the little bettas in the little cups, you see people going for coloration. Ooh, look at the pink one. Ooh, look at this color. Ooh, look at that color. Color is secondary to one very important aspect of betta picking, especially in those little jars. That is vitality. How active is this betta? Look at this betta right here. Its fins are wide open. It's moving around. This is what I do. You take the bettas that have the most open fins first. Don't worry about color. And you grab all those little cups and you line them up side by side. Whichever one or two or three are the ones that flare up with their gills kind of flaring out like they're going to attack the other ones beside them, those are the healthiest ones, okay? If you see a betta just with limp fins floating down to the bottom of those little cups, that's not a good one to pick. So find your best 3 active, healthy, alert, aggressive bettas, then you pick for coloration through them. All right? Bettas are supposed to look like this. They're not supposed to look like a wet mop. It's a sign of an issue. Look at it. See? Fins are supposed to be open. They're supposed to be alert. They're supposed to be curious and swimming around. That's what you want at home. So that's what you look for at the pet store. I'd like to wish you luck on your betta keeping. Angel, I hope this helped out. If not, like I said, Dese0 Bettas got all kinds of information. I'm gonna leave a link to a video that I did in regards to basic aquarium issues that first timers have. And I'd like to take this quick little time to let you know I do have AquaFunk stickers that I'm giving away for free. All you have to do is go to my email in the description section below and email me. Title it sticker so I know what it's about. Where I can send you these AquaFunk stickers. I also have merchandise available where you can buy t-shirts and jerseys and hats and cinch bags. Women, I have t-shirts and female jerseys, especially for women, so you don't have to buy small sizes of men's clothes. You have your own stuff now. And if you're interested in that, just know that that money will be going to helping me grow this fish hobby, this YouTube thing, so that I can keep putting out this good stuff to help out the beginners, anybody, beginners, experienced people, it don't matter, you know. That's what that money's for. So listen, good luck. I'm happy that you decided you're gonna take a chance on some bettas. You won't be sorry. And that's my time. Like always, take care of yourself, take care of your fish, and if you're gonna buy a betta, hold on, wait, I said that wrong, didn't I? Take care of yourself, take care of your family, And if you're gonna buy a beta, take care of your beta. Or whatever fish you got. Take care of them all.